Squad? MizzyWorld Entertainment is back to present another episode of MadMizzy Sports. We are the hosts. I'm Mad Mizzy, Rhyme Money, Quancho Love in the building. What's the deal, fellas?
What's going on, everybody? And a special shout out to the chat.
Yes, sir.
What's
As usual.
happening on this stupid Monday?
There it is. We're officially here. Once Ryan bless us with the stupid Monday, we officially in. You feel what I'm saying? You got another message before we jump in and start it off, Q?
Oh yeah, I want to give a special shout out to all the mothers out there. You know what I mean? We ain't had a show on Friday, so we definitely want to send our love from the MadMizzy Sports Show. So happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. But guys,
Yes,
if you
sir.
looking to support the MadMizzy Sports Show, there's only one way to do that, and the way you do that is through the Cash App. Our cash app is $ what up squad. Again, if you're looking to support the Man Mizzy Sports Show, the only way you can do that is through the cash app, and that cash app is the $ what up squad, and that's what it is, guys.
Yes, sir. For spelling or for anybody that may miss it or anything, it's always in the comment section. You dig what I'm saying? $ what up, squad? But y'all know the routine before we jump off, get into this loaded Monday's episode. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that like button, that alert button, that share button, and get ready to comment on all the topics because we want to know what y'all thinking just as much as what we thinking. I'm so excited, man, because we got some NFL news and we started off with the NFL, man. We was talking about this in the group chat, so we all kind of got an idea of what we all think of the trade that happened, but let's bring our thoughts to the Cowboys acquiring George Pickens to the MadMizzy Sports world. What y'all thinking, man? What was y'all reaction when the news broke?
Well, I mean, again, I'm an Eagles fan or whatever, but it should be exciting news for the Cowboys fans and NFC East fans. I mean, anytime uh you dealing with teams that's good, you know what I'm saying? Not great, but good. There's only one great team in the NFC East, and that's the Eagles. But there's a lot of good teams this season. So I feel like the NFC East as a whole be getting a lot of slack from teams and people who root for teams in other divisions. But to me, the NFC East is the best division in football. It's going to forever be the best division in football, not just because the Eagles play in that division, just solely because that division got the most Super Bowls in totality. So it's always
That's just
been
history for real, for real.
it's always been highly competitive in the East. And now that the Cowboys acquired George Pickens, it's going to extend the rivalries. You know what I mean? You got the Giants looking good. You got the Commanders looking good. The Eagles looking great, and now the Cowboys looking good. So we dealing with right now. What you dealing with is the possibility of three teams making the postseason coming out of the NFC East. Is that the Giants? Is that the Cowboys? I don't know, but I do feel like it's three teams coming out the East this season. But in terms of the Cowboys, excellent acquisition. George Pickens. Now y'all got a 1B opposite of CD Lamb, who's definitely a great receiver himself. Y'all still got that stout defense with Trayvon Diggs and what's the pass rusher? What's the dude? Michael
Micah,
Parsons. So y'all definitely still got, a foundational players on your team. And if I'm a Cowboys fan, I'm excited. And if I'm an Eagles fan, I'm a little disturbed. I ain't worried, but just a little disturbed. And I still think, now that we know season openers, us versus the Cowboys, I'm gonna say it now because I don't want to come off too crazy. Then they jump out on us. You know what I mean? Coming back, being Super Bowl contenders or whatever. Um, I think I'm gonna go ahead and jump out the window. Eagles by 3, week 1. So I'm gonna say like 37-34 Eagles, week 1. We going to
he jumping
score,
the gun. He
but
jumping the
is we
gun.
gonna stop them from scoring? But yeah, or I might change. No, that prediction is subject to change, guys. But right now, I'm going 37-34 Eagles.
Go ahead, Ron. What you think about the
All right,
trade?
okay, okay. Shout out to the Cowboys. Trying to get back and being
Right.
competitors. You know, Jerry had said something at the end of the draft saying he drafted a Super Bowl contending team, and that's some good things to say. When CD was all tweeting, yeah, we going to the Super Bowl. So you know what I'm saying. So you knew something was going to happen. And next thing you know, they get George Pickens. But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Now they just got two divas receivers in the locker room. So all this gonna come down is that $90 million quarterback. He,
Facts.
he he don't if he don't come to play,
Hmm.
you basically
Put
losing the
pressure
season.
down.
All the pressure is definitely on Dak Prescott. But I want to get back to what he said about the defense. Those players was playing last year, and that defense was still getting scored. So I don't see how good this George Pickens trade makes the Cowboys. I mean, it makes them 4+ wins than what they would have had if they didn't have George Pickens. So I don't see them a playoff team. So I mean, it was good, but I don't
I
see them
don't
a
know if he a
playoff team.
4-win receiver, bro. I don't know if Pickens a 4-win receiver. That's a rare receiver out there. You feel what I'm saying? That's once in the blue, yeah, man. But
I mean,
I agree. I mean, it was a splash move for the Cowboys, and it was something that they did need. We all done seen that they've been feeding CD Lamb heavily. We done spoke on it over the past few years. Ron always talked about how they just force feed him, put him everywhere, and that's because they really didn't have no other options. So now they do have other options. But the thing is, George is just an outside threat. You feel what I'm saying? I've never seen him on the inside. You feel what I'm saying? So you probably still gonna have to move CD around a little bit more, but you'll have just that other outside threat in George Pickens. But I mean, yeah, it was a good pickup. It was a good pickup. It was
For
definitely something
sure.
that they needed. Yeah, I mean, for me though, I don't think it made them. I wouldn't say Super Bowl contenders just per se because, like Ron said, we done seen why they done lost in the playoffs over the past few years. Yes, we can dwell on Dak and all that, but they done got punched in the mouth by my Niners twice, and then by the youngest team that was in the playoffs in NFL history and
right.
the Green Bay Packers, weren't they? I believe they were the youngest team in the playoffs at that time or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? They had one of those stats and they came into Jerry's world and punched them in the mouth. And George Pickens don't play defensive tackle. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, I know they go on out there, they've tried to address some needs and all that, but they gotta be a more stout defense. You feel what I'm saying? And like Ron said, that's another headache if Dak don't get him the ball. And he wanna get paid. This is a contract year. So it's not even about all right, well, just win. Like, no, bro, want to
Oh,
get them stats this year, bro.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? He want to get them targets. So, and you
Mhm.
got a new head coach coming in. So, I do like the pickup and the acquisitions from a talent perspective, but they got to make it work. They got to make it work, yeah, man.
I
Now,
mean, my only I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, I hear everything y'all saying, but the Cowboys ain't sweet, Ryan. Now you coming on here, you talking about how their defense was this and not that, Ryan. The fact that George Pickens, somebody who was a number one receiver for another franchise, is coming
so why
over.
he get traded? Why he get traded? If he number one receiver, why he get traded?
Attitude problems. The same reason we all get traded.
Okay,
The
all
same reason we all get traded.
right, okay,
Truly,
all
it ain't got
right,
nothing to do with our talent. Got everything to do with our attitude. That's exactly why he got traded.
okay.
And we
It's the
gotta
same
shout Jerry Jones out
situation.
as an Eagles fan. We gotta shout Jerry Jones out. He did something that he's not really prone to do,
That's
which
what
is
he was.
acquire superstars talent out there in the free agent portal
They
or the
was
portal of
doing
players that's
that.
trying to get dealt to another team.
I
What
mean,
I'm
he
That's
saying
hasn't
what
done
I'm
is
that of
saying.
lately. He hasn't
he
done that of
don't.
lately.
Jerry Jones do not rely on other team superstars. So the fact that he
Yeah,
put his pride to the side, he went and acquired George Pickens, something a move that nobody really could foresee, given the history of Jerry Jones and how he tends to pick his
he's
players through the
frugal.
draft. He really on some in-house shit over there in Dallas. So he went
Mhm.
outside of himself to acquire George Pickens, and I think it's going to pay off big dividends. It might not
Is
be
he
for
gonna
Dak
pay him
Prescott.
though? Is he gonna pay him?
I don't know about that, but all I know
Do you
is
think that could be an issue?
it might not be for Dak Prescott might not be a beneficiary of it, but some
Oh,
future
Joe,
Cowboy
Bazooka
quarterback
Joe.
is going to benefit from CD Lamb and George Pickens at least for the
I'm not
next
Yeah,
four
even talking
seasons.
about the offense, though. I'm not talking about the offense. The offense is going to be potent. It should be. It
All right,
should
so what
be.
if they outscoring? So what if they outscoring the opposers? All they got to do is outscore
If they're
the
going to
other
stop
team.
somebody from getting, if they're going to stop somebody from putting up 40 on them, the offense
Right.
can score.
So Michael Parsons is chopped liver, bro. Trayvon Diggs is just a BS cornerback. Come
The
on,
offense
man.
can score last year. They was getting cooked.
They got quality players over there in Dallas, right? They
they
got
do. I,
quality
I I don't
players,
think they
bro.
got a stout defense though. They've always been more of a playmaker defense though. You get what I'm saying? Like I think Trayvon relies a lot on interceptions. Like I wouldn't call him a shutdown. And I think Micah, I mean, he's a great defensive player. Don't get me wrong, but I don't think he's as stout as like a T.J. Watt or like a Miles Garrett. You get what I'm saying? Where they can affect the game running the ball. While like you just run the ball at Micah. Honestly, that's what most people. That's what most teams do.
Well, look, the name of the game is just to outscore the other team. So as long as the Cowboys doing that, I'm sure they fans base is going to be okay with
Oh
that.
yeah, I mean,
And I
But
don't
the
got them
game.
winning the Super Bowl just yet, but they definitely gonna be in the playoffs. The Cowboys gonna be in the
oh
playoffs, Ron.
yeah,
This the
they
last
definitely.
nail.
I definitely think that this made them
Bums,
Four
man.
contenders with the
They went
Commanders
for 4 wins,
in the
but
East. I
8
think it
wins.
made them contenders with the Commanders in the East, and of course, Eagles clearly above everybody in the East.
They went from 4 wins to 8 wins. That's nothing. That's nothing.
No, I think they went from 5 to 10. Yo, the Cowboys gonna squeeze out about 10 wins. They're gonna end up in the playoffs.
I mean,
Oh,
you do got Dak coming back too, though, Ron. You feel what I'm
That's what
saying?
I'm
So he gonna
saying.
steady the ship a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? I
He
mean,
gonna be
maybe,
here. We're gonna
hopefully,
look,
they
Ryan. We're
thinking they
gonna
paid
see.
him like they thought he
oh,
would.
y'all,
You know what I
y'all
mean? So,
Cowboys. They
oh
make a
hell
move.
no! Come on, man. All right, you right, no, you right, Ryan. You
I'm
right,
here to
you
tell
right.
the truth. Ron,
What?
Quash your loving just here to tell the
This
truth.
this
I'm
is
just here to
this
tell
is
the
not
truth.
a Cowboys channel. He is
No,
right.
no.
He's right.
Cowboys,
He's right.
the Cowboys, man, them boys been
Yeah.
bums, bro. They bums, bro. They bums. That shit ain't scaring nobody. That shit look good on paper. That shit ain't scaring nobody, bro. That shit ain't
Facts. It
scaring
definitely look good on
nobody.
paper. Look good on paper as they have been the past few years. They gotta prove that they gonna be stronger once like because we know we done seen how the Eagles won, how the Chiefs won, how every team in the NFC dominates. That's with punching people in the mouth. So until the Cowboys can show me that they can consistently do that and take a punch, then I mean, yeah, they might win a couple games, but and make the playoffs. But I don't see them being a threat. You know what I mean? I don't see them being a true
I
threat.
don't see it being a threat. I don't see it being a threat.
Not to the
You
Eagles. No, not to the Eagles, but to everybody else, I do. I do.
No, I don't. I don't see them
know
being better than Detroit, Washington, the Rams, San Fran,
I think they're gonna compete with Washington.
Green
I think
Bay,
Washington are gonna take a step back a little bit
Minnesota.
though. That's my
I don't see them better than none of them teams. None of them teams. Green Bay, Minnesota, Tampa Bay. None of them teams, bro. None of them teams.
man. He just ran off like 10 teams.
I just
But
ran
with
off the
that
whole
being
NFC.
said, facts. With that being said, we got our resident Philadelphia Eagles fans in here in house. And what's your reaction to y'all getting y'all rival Dallas Cowboys for banner night to kick off the 2025 NFL regular season?
So like
That's
before the
amazing. That's got to be sheesh. Because
yeah,
that's the
like
one fan base that's been rubbing it in y'all face. Like I think the Giants be a little bit more cool. The Commanders slash Redskins been a little bit more cool. But them Cowboys, man, we know they come around strutting, man, with them fucking Super Bowls. So for them to see y'all second banner drop and they ain't get one in 30 years, they gotta feel good. Gotta feel real good.
um we spoke about this a little bit before the show. I think on the real between the Cowboys and the Eagles, because we did the defending Super Bowl champs, I think we have more on the line than the Cowboys. I feel like
Yeah, for
because the
sure, for
Cowboys,
sure.
I feel like if the Cowboys win that first game, that put them in the driver's seat of the NFC East and overall just the NFC period. Because if they able to expose something in the Eagles' armor, I'm pretty sure other teams is going to follow suit. So I feel like the weight of the world is on the Eagles week 1. But if we hold it down and win game 1, it's smooth selling from there. But the Cowboys can make a statement if they win game this week 1. They gonna make a statement and they're gonna be in the driver's seat of their own destiny. Now, whatever they do with that after that week is over, it's up to them. But the winner of this game, the rest of the season could be smooth selling, or the rest of the season could be rough as shit. So, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a good game. I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. Like we were saying before the show, I thought week 1 they was gonna give us the Lions or the Rams, like how y'all was saying, the Lions or the Rams. But the Cowboys is definitely an interesting matchup. I forget one of y'all said is normally not division rivals week 1, which I agree. You know what I'm saying? But we got the Cowboys, and I can't wait for the game. I'm excited with the Cowboys' new acquisitions, with our vets returning, and whoever we pick up until that point. Um, I'm excited for week 1. Cowboys Eagles is nothing better. Ain't no game better than the Cowboys Eagles. For me, it's not. That's Christmas. Cowboys Eagles is Christmas.
Early
It
Christmas.
is. It is.
Yeah, no, I
Word,
completely
man.
agree, man. But I think this year, I think this year week one is divisional week. I think because I heard the Chargers and KC supposed to play on Friday in Brazil. So
Okay.
with that
Okay.
being week, so I guess divisional week
So
is
they
the
making week one and the last week
in
divisional
the last
weeks this
yeah,
year,
yeah.
huh? First week
So,
and
so
last week. Okay.
so I'm guessing that's a little leak. And then if you didn't, you heard it here first on the MadMizzy Sports Show. If you did, if you didn't hear
Right,
it,
right.
so but
Hopefully,
but
I mean, we're gonna see once the schedule release. We're gonna see once it's
yeah,
officially released. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Right, but I definitely think week one is a divisional week, so everybody gonna be playing a division opponent. But I can't wait for this matchup, man, because like I said in the last segment, these boys, those boys, just good on paper, man. And for my team, the defending Super Bowl champions, you mean gonna come out and lay a smack down, drop the banner, and send these boys back where they belong, man. They not messing with us, man. All this rowdy talk with the quarterback said about how they better than us, and all these people coming out talking about yeah he 33-8 against the East. Was where the hardware at? How many NFC championships getting this boy been in? You know what I'm saying? Like, forget all
Right.
that. Don't act crazy. Don't act crazy. You know what I'm saying? You mean? But it's all good. Bring them week one. Jerry Jones cut the check. We already know that. You mean? But it's my Philadelphia Eagles, man. We ready for these boys. We gonna be ready.
For sure, for sure. I would assume so. You feel what I'm saying? Like you said, they've been talking ever since it ended. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of being trying to be respectful, but at the same time, just still putting their foot in their mouths, just saying how they think they still there. So, I mean, I just know that for the Cowboys, it's always a rough time when they come in on them late nights. You feel what I'm saying? So I completely agree with Q that the the tables have turned as far as like just expectations and where franchises are right now. The Eagles are expected to be running it back. You feel what I'm saying? Not taking too much of a step back from last year. Expected to be one of the more dominant teams in the NFC, and people aren't. I'm not going to say expecting too much from the Cowboys, but a lot of people are saying they the third team in the NFC East. So the pressure is going to be on the Eagles, but I think they're going to live up to it. And I mean, we'll see how it builds up until then, because we know how the preseason get, and all season injuries. Hopefully, nothing happens, but we know training camp always brings some injuries out, and this, day, and the third. And I mean, week one is just always a little, you know what I'm saying? You're not as sharp. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I do think the Eagles going to come out and pull it out, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's not the way we expect it. You feel what I'm saying?
Good point.
But let's get over to the NBA. Let's get over to the NBA. Shout out to Queen Alexis. I don't know where she came from any of y'all. I don't know her personally, but she was in the comment section last Monday talking about her Pacers, and we was telling her like, yeah, listen, yeah, I see your Pacers. You know what I'm saying? 3-1. You feel what I'm saying? So we want to tip our hat to Queen Alexis. She's always one of the more interactive fans of ours. So I know she tooting her horn and strutting her stuff today with her Pacers up 3-1 and with a stranglehold over that series. You feel what I'm saying? But let's get into the major news out of the NBA right now. Giannis open to a future outside of Milwaukee. What was your reaction when this news dropped?
It came a little sooner than I expected, man. But I ain't shocked by it. When you in your 12th season, you brung the franchise that you play for currently a championship, and now you see that the time there is coming to an end,
Yep.
abrupt ending, and a major contributor to that is the fact that Dame Lillard going to be sidelined for most of next season,
If
and
not all.
and Giannis at the point in his career where it's championships or nothing. We either playing for championships or we not playing at all. So
Yep.
now that Milwaukee's future is right in their face and is looking like it's about to change, is you still hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, got
It's looking like yeah, it's looking like they're gonna have to break up the band. You know what I'm saying? It's with the loss of with the injury to Damian Lillard. There's no other help there that they could even bring there. Nobody's trying to go to Milwaukee. They don't have no more money to pay people out. So
No assets, no
yeah,
trades,
no
no no
assets to give away to acquire, no help
no
for Giannis.
draft
So at this
picks.
point, it's
Yep.
time for Giannis to hit the road, man. It's time for Giannis to hit the road.
Yeah, man, I couldn't. I completely agree. You know what I'm saying? I can't disagree. You know what I'm saying? The man and bought the franchise finals, finals
Yep.
MVP.
Yep.
I mean, what you want the man to do? You know what I'm saying? Look, he's in the career. He's at that age where look, I can't afford to lose no more, man.
This
I
will be
gotta
year
win.
13 coming up. This will be year 13 for him.
And Wish and B had that mindset, but I ain't going to even. That's here or there. We can talk about that another day. But we talking about Giannis, man. One of the future Greeks. Go to Oakland, man. Go to Oakland. Try to get up with that boy.
Oakland, San Francisco, the Bay Area. You feel what I'm
Go to the
saying?
Bay Area, man. Try to get up with that the greatest shooter in the world, man. Try to get with the greatest shooter that
They
guys
ain't got no
created.
assets either.
Yeah, come on, man.
They
Come
ain't got
on.
nobody won, man. That's the only
You need
problem.
it,
And I don't think they
man.
got no draft picks.
But shout out to Giannis. Sucks for Milwaukee. I know they're gonna have
Yeah.
to deal with game and all that, but Giannis leave. Bobby Portis is out.
Yep.
You got to move the
Ant was
big
supposed to
man.
be a free agent, so he
Yeah,
probably out.
yeah. Lopez is out. It's just gonna be what's his name? What's the kid name? I forgot his name.
KPJ, Kevin
Who?
Porter Jr.
No, the other boy. The boy that
Kaminga.
got from the Wizards.
Kuzma.
Yeah, yeah.
Kuzma.
It's gonna be Kuzma team. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be
Yeah.
Kuzma team.
Damn. They gonna be
So
the Wizards.
they're gonna be the Wizards. Shout
Damn.
out to Giannis, man. Shout out to Giannis, bro. You don't want to
Shout
stick
out
in
to Giannis.
the Milwaukee is a small it's a small
Small market.
market anyway. So when you got an opportunity to go to one of them big marketplaces, man, go ahead, man. Get about it, bro. You did your due diligence, bro. Borders of
Facts.
finals.
Facts. He did a service to the Bucks. I completely agree with Q. I was shocked at how early that this was like, yo, he was like, yeah, I'm open to it. You feel what I'm saying? I was kind of shocked at how soon that news came out, but that's Giannis. I mean, he probably talked to Dame already. Dame probably like, bro, I'm gonna be out next year. Then the next year, I don't even know how I'm gonna be. You feel what I'm saying? So that's 2 years, bro. That's 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't waste your time. You feel what I'm saying? So then there's no telling what team they gonna have around them. Like they don't got no money, no draft picks. They ain't got nothing. They just got Giannis, and the East is getting better, bro. You feel what I'm saying? So we realize and we seen over the past few years that one player is not enough. You feel what I'm saying? And the tips and the players, I mean, they tried. You got to tip their cap to them. We all thought it was going to work. They fell apart. I think they fired Adrian Griffin way too early. It just didn't work. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, man. Giannis gone and you did what you were supposed to do. Like y'all said, man. He brought the chip. So I mean, for Milwaukee, it's nothing. What more can you ask for? You feel what I'm saying? You see the writing on the y'all see the writing on the wall. He can't bring another one back. Y'all been out 3 straight years in the first round, barely getting a game in these rounds. You feel what I'm saying? Let that
Right.
man free, man. Let that man free. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Milwaukee, man. Try to get whatever y'all can back. Like I said, I would highlight one of them young teams that they think and maybe Giannis can put them over the top. Maybe try to get an Asor back or a Amon. I doubt it. Maybe Shingun. I know people been talking about Shingun might be on the in the package if the Rockets go for him, but I don't know. If I was Milwaukee, I'd take Shingun and Jalen Green. Yeah, let me get that for Giannis. You feel what I'm saying? In the Eastern Conference, little rebuild. Why not? You feel what I'm saying? See where it
Yeah,
go.
that should be enough to give him 45 wins.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Still keep us at least be respectable. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We know ain't gonna win, but we ain't winning with Giannis.
right.
Shout out
Yeah,
to
I like
Giannis though, man.
the
I
yeah.
respect that he came out with that early. So man, get on the ball. Get on the ball, Milwaukee. You feel what I'm
Man.
saying? Start making them calls. And for what y'all think is Philly fans though, because that I mean that could have easily been. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't know. If somebody would have had an insider that maybe he might be on the market in a few years, that would have been a perfect spot for Giannis Philly. You know he want to
I
get
think
somewhere
so.
big.
I think
I'd go
so.
to the airport personally and be like, where he at? I'll pick him up right now.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Giannis, like, and me and my, me and my people, we was talking earlier, and I'm like, yo, And B, like I give up Paul George, I give up all the chumps on the bench. I'm giving up
All of them.
everybody except for
All of them.
Jeremy Kane
All
and
of them.
B and Maxi. But everybody else could go. Andre Drummond, Paul
All
George, a couple first round picks of the
What if they want
future,
Maxi and PJ? Maxi and PJ.
and some no Maxi. They could get Yabusele, PG, Kelly Oubre,
Yeah, but
Andre
Sully.
Drummond, a couple
of them.
first round picks of the future. But
All of them.
yeah, that's the yeah. But
Y'all probably
and
had to give
B,
up one of those big three names though for him.
Paul George gotta go.
McCain.
Paul George.
Yeah, McCain not even a big contract, so they probably let y'all. I mean, they probably take McCain, but McCain ain't
No,
gonna eat up none of his contract. You feel what I'm saying?
no.
Maxie's getting a lot,
Paul George,
so they probably take
Yabusele,
Maxie.
and
They
some
don't
future
want Paul
draft
George
picks.
old ass, bro.
Some future
They
draft
said nah,
picks.
bro.
Cause they don't got no look.
Shit,
Milwaukee
we
He
don't
got
already
got a
came here. We don't want him, bro. We
Milwaukee
good.
don't got
We
a
can
first
do it
round
for the
draft
pass
pick
number.
to
We good.
2031. Milwaukee don't got a first round draft pick to
Yup. Facts.
2031.
So
So
they
God.
get
definitely
them
want
some
some. Right. They definitely want some picks.
get them some
Yup.
picks in Paul George and Kelly Oubre.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well,
I
well, no,
see.
and I
I
think
see.
they'll take them expiring contracts, but Paul George still got like 4 years, right? Y'all gave him that 5 year contract.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think
Yeah,
nobody taking him.
we don't
He
even
need
want
another
him.
good year before he back on the trading block.
No,
He
no,
making
we
too
don't
much
want
money.
him. We don't want him, but don't
But
nobody
nobody else
want
want him
him.
either.
Don't nobody want him. But don't nobody want him. We don't even want him. Like the fuck? Like, damn, how we gonna move
He
this?
keep trying to throw Paul George in there. Like, I'm with you, but every time the Milwaukee hear that, they go, bro, we not taking that. We not taking that contract, bro. We good. We good. Yeah.
I can't
But
hang the
let's get
phone
over
up.
to the Pacers, man. Right, right. Let's get over to the Pacers dominating the Cavs in Game 4, man. What are y'all taking from the series so far? Do we have to start looking at Donovan Mitchell like he can't get over the hump? What's going on, man? 3-1? What's
Yeah, you might have said it. You might have nailed it on the head, man. We might got to start looking at Donovan Mitchell like he just can't get over the hump. I didn't. I definitely did not expect a blowout like how the results turned out to be. Ain't no way in the world I could have predicted a game 3
39-80 at half?
thrashing of the Cavs. You know what I'm saying? Because we was looking at the Cavs, especially here on the MadMizzy Sports Show, as one of the teams that could rival the Celtics of coming out of the East. But right now, everybody who didn't pick the Pacers is looking like fools
Looking
right now
silly.
because
Looking silly.
one thing about the Pacers we know they play well as a unit. Everybody
Yep.
know they roll on the Pacers, man. There's
You've
no
been
real
saying
big
that, Q.
superstars,
Yep.
but they do got some all stars and they got some quality role players. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday just was a spanking, bro. It was a spanking. It was just a spanking, an
Yeah, for sure.
embarrassment. If you're a Cleveland fan, Donovan Mitchell ain't even want to come back in the game, bro. I don't know how serious him tweaking his ankle is, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
they
gotta
ain't
call the
letting
nonsense out. He realized there was no way we
yeah,
getting back
call
in the
it
game,
out.
and I don't need to play, and I don't need to be.
Now we get ready for Game 5.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
get
he'll be
ready.
ready. He'll be ready. But
Yeah.
game three was crazy.
Yeah.
Game
Yeah.
three was crazy, and right now it's looking like the Pacers about to send him home in 6. You know what I mean? I don't even did we do this game? Did we do this? Did we pick
Yeah,
winners?
you said
Oh
the
yeah.
Pacers. You
Oh
I
said
think
the
it was
Pacers.
six
yeah.
or seven, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
You said Indian 7. You said Indian 7, Q. You said
Yeah,
Indian
so you know what I
7.
mean, that's what it's looking like, and that's what it's looking like. But it might come a little earlier than 7 though. It might come a little earlier than
Yeah,
7.
Ron said Cleveland is 7, and my dumb ass said Cleveland is 6.
that's we had
Yeah,
Cleveland. That look
Where
like
I
y'all
a
need
told
them in
six.
the
y'all.
playoffs? Don't listen to my basketball analysis,
Yeah,
y'all. I
me
be
neither.
No, it ain't that. Here at the Man Mizzy Sports Show, we're gonna soon realize that none of these teams is our teams, and it's okay to change with the dynamics, bro. It's okay to change.
And not
One,
only that though, like you said though, we kind of got to give flowers to the Pacers, not to kind of jump in front of Ron. Like I was talking about the Cavs all crazy, but like I was saying before the series started, they literally had the fourth best record in the NBA since New
Since,
Year's. You feel what I'm
yeah,
since
saying? Since
yeah,
January. You feel what I'm
yeah.
saying?
yeah,
The Pacers. So I mean, they play as a unit, they play hard, they play together, and they battle tested. That's the other thing. Like the Cavs seem soft, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like if it go well and you let them shoot, yeah, they gonna look real good. But once you start getting up in them, getting in that jersey, making it tough, making it rough, oh, That's when
But
they
that
they the
blame
same
could
thing.
go to the lack of not having Darius Garland there to make the final decision. Because at the point, as the point guard of the team, he's the one that's distributing the ball, and Donovan Mitchell for taking too many shots when he don't need to. Want y'all to play inside and out, like how they doing in Indiana. When Indiana come up, they dump the ball to Siakam. They let Siakam pass it to another man who gonna pass it to another man. You know what I'm
Get the
saying?
ball
Whereas though
moving.
the Cavaliers is settling for threes fast. They making their decisions too fast on the Pacers. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
Pacers is letting everybody touch the rock, letting everybody feel like they contributing to the success of the team. Whereas though the Cleveland, they still relying on one-on-one basketball, and it just shows that one team is a unit and they playing together, and the other teams are just a bunch of individuals who think they better than the rest of them. So, and
Yeah.
without Darius Garland there to facilitate the ball and make decisions for people, Donovan Mitchell just going for what he know, which is a bunch of points, even in the losing
Bucket.
effort.
Yeah.
Even in the losing effort, man. It's sad.
What you saying, Ron?
yeah. I just think Rick Carlisle just out coaching JT Biggers. That was it. JT with JT
JD.
Atkinson, Kenny
Nope.
Atkinson, Kenny Atkinson,
Kenny Atkinson.
Kenny.
Kenny
Kenny.
Atkinson.
Kenny.
Kenny Atkinson. Yeah, my bad squad, my bad. But yeah, I just think it's crazy. You know what I'm saying, bro? You can't come into these games trying to outscore the other team when you don't run no plays
No
or
plays.
efficiency shots. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, y'all just coming down here just jacking threes. No, bro. Rotate the ball. We got 20 seconds to shoot the ball.
Yeah.
Rotate it.
No
What we doing right
facilitator.
here?
No
We rotated the
facilitator.
ball. We had our good shots. Everybody touched the ball. Make a good three. That was their ball game all year. You watched the Cleveland Cavaliers all year. Everybody was touching the ball. They found they shot. The shooter shot the ball. You watch
Yeah.
this. You watch this series right here. Mitchell even jacking the three that don't need. Somebody jacking the three they don't need. And they not
Yeah.
feeding the tall dude the ball. You're not feeding the center Jared Allen. You're not feeding him the ball.
Yo,
Like, come
listen,
on.
Mad Dog Russo, he called Cleveland front runners. He was basically saying he don't believe that this team, as good as they was during the season, is not gonna show up in the postseason. He nailed it. He
Yeah,
nailed it.
I mean, they
yeah,
have it
yeah.
the past what since they had Donovan Mitchell. That's been the past 3 years, right? The first year it was the toughness of the New York Knicks that got over them. Then it was last year it was the toughness of the Pacers that got over on them.
Mhm. Yeah,
Now it's the Pacers again. You feel what I'm saying? And
right.
I do believe, like you said, Ron, is that they don't have that dog. Like you can't just go out there and say, all right, we just gonna jack up the threes and we gonna score more than the other team. Like y'all not y'all not built like the Celtics. You feel what I'm saying? Like y'all don't have
Yeah,
those
or
elite
Golden State.
wings. You feel what I'm saying? With the
Yeah,
the backcourt that's built around defense. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got two offensive minded guards that's in your backcourt. So you got to almost kind of push the defense on them because, like Q said, what Donovan used to, he just gonna go out there and try to outscore the dudes. You feel what I'm saying? And he damn near did
right.
it. What was that game two?
Yeah,
Game
it might have
two.
been
But
two. It might
then,
have been
like
two.
he ran out of complete gas at the end. You feel what I'm saying? And he probably was the main reason that they made that comeback because he
Yeah,
ain't
right.
had nothing left. You feel what I'm saying? So listen, man, it's a bad joint for the Cavs. They definitely looking like front runners. They had a great year last year, followed it up with damn near historic year this year, and facing a 3-1 deficit. After I mean, y'all dominated the Heat, but y'all must have thought it was about to be a cakewalk. You feel what I'm
Cakewalk.
saying? Because
Uh-huh.
y'all
Yep.
getting punched on right now, man. 80 to 39 at half.
And the
Come on,
whole
man.
team was there. I understand if somebody was out, but the whole team was there. Y'all got sick when the whole team was there, bro. They put up
No,
80 in the first half. I would have been in
y'all
the
think
locker
they break
room
them
like,
up if they losing five?
yeah,
If they don't make a run for a comeback, they breaking them up.
64 wins. I think they got to run it back again.
Yeah, they gonna just rearrange the role players, but the main guys gonna
Yeah, they
still
gonna
be
have to
there.
get some. Yeah, I think that's another thing though. They probably gotta get some more athleticism on their role players. They got
Yeah,
a little bit too much
You got to
relying
run it back.
on
They did have
that
64
three.
wins. And it was in the conference with the Celtics in the conference, so you got to run it
yeah,
back.
Right.
you gotta run
Okay.
it back.
Got to run
Okay.
it back.
I agree. I agree. Especially with the main pieces. You feel what I'm saying? The core four.
Yeah,
And,
I agree.
Thunder come back to take game 4 and to tie up the series 2-2 on the Nuggets. What was your reaction to that game? I was getting ready. Hey, listen, Ryan, you was going to have a tough day today, boy, if they ain't come back, man. What's your takeaway, Ron? I want to hear your takeaway. What you taking from the series so far?
You already know where I'm gonna go with this. We on the MadMizzy Sports show. You know me, Ron Money, SGA baby. Yeah, my man was smiling after Game 3, but don't worry about it, Ron. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, Ron. I'm like, what the fuck is he smiling for, man? The game like that, man. You supposed to win that game. You can't lose that game. Joke, you held Joker under what 20 points and y'all still
Yeah.
lost, man.
Hmm.
You can't lose that game, SGA. But shout out for Jay Williams stepping up for scoring 32 points. I needed to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hmm.
we always talk about SGA on here. He need another. He need a Batman. He need a Robin or somebody. Jay Williams showed up. But Game 4, it was a complete team win. Great defense on Jokic again. Denver better watch out, man. They better watch out. They look like they got the solution for Jokic. I ain't gonna say
Hmm.
it. I ain't gonna say it. He can still drop 40 and 22, but
Facts,
I'm
facts.
liking what the Thunder doing, man. I like what they doing, bro. I really do. And they could win the series in 7 though. It ain't gonna be 6. I know I
This
went
is
6.
seven. Let me re look at this. How we got this one? Yeah,
I
I
definitely
got
went 6.
Denver at 7. I got Denver at 7. You said 6, and Q said OKC at 7.
Yeah, it's definitely going 7. OKC. It's definitely
I
going
dig it.
7. OKC.
What you
I
saying
like
so
their
far,
team.
Q?
I like their
Yeah,
team.
man. Shout out to SGA and OKC for bailing to get back in the game and officially and ultimately winning the game. When they was they don't know. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, whoa. Denver might have figured something out. Cause I ain't gonna lie. When you look at they starting five, one team got the youth, but the other team got the experience. I mean, you got
Mm-hmm.
Eric Gordon, Michael Porter Jr., Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic. I don't even got to name the guys. They just come. It just comes so easy when you naming those guys because one, they're champions, and two, they just a well put together unit, just like the Pacers. They just a little better version of the Pacers in terms of how they play as a unit. But
Got a dominant centerpiece, unlike the Pacers.
for sure. But shout out to SGA and OKC for figuring it out. Cause like I was saying, if Denver would have went up 3-1, I'd have been like, man, they about to go home. OKC about to go ahead and holler at your boy. Holla at your
We
boy.
would
They was
have
about to get
had
their
some
Stephen A.
major
Smith on.
conversations about the Thunder, man.
They was about to get their Stephen A. Smith on. Holla at your boy. But
They should go to Thunder getting Giannis though, because they got some
that,
draft picks.
that should be
They
funny,
should
don't
go
it?
to
When he say
Thunder
holla
getting
at your boy.
Giannis. The Thunder
But
got everybody draft picks, so they could just be like, "Look, here we give you all 2 first-round picks,
Yep.
we send y'all for a bunch of bums." You know what I'm saying? Give
oh yeah,
us
we
Giannis.
know. OKC is the boss. Listen, even if they was to get sent home early this year, we know they got enough capital in the future to they're going to be back. This
For
team,
whatever. Yep.
they're going to be back within this next 7 years. OKC gonna
That,
be in a lot of conversations. You know what I'm saying?
that,
Yep.
But
that.
Ain't going nowhere no time soon.
I'm still holding on to my OKC and 7 only because yeah, one team do got the experience, but the other team got the youth, the athleticism, the gears to keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Can I
So
say
if
one more
Denver
thing before
do,
Miz go?
huh?
I want to say one more thing before Miz go, but you
Go
finished?
ahead, go ahead.
Yeah. No, that game they won by 43. You know what I'm saying? It's like this like the Boston series. The better team is the better team, and I think OKC is the better team. But they could lose this series. But like he said, the unexperienced. Because when they was up 7 and they kept shooting a bunch of dumb shits, I said, look, ma, they about to lose because they unexperienced. Because they kept coming
Hmm.
down here shooting threes. I said, just go in the hole, get fouled. You control the court. I mean the clock. You control the clock when you do shots when you go in the hole. Y'all coming down shooting threes. You bringing them back in the game. You're up 7. We don't
Yeah,
gotta
but Ron,
score
I gotta
anymore.
disagree, Ryan. I think Denver is the better team on paper. I just feel like they got the experience. They champion. They're champion. They have
Yeah, that's
championship
true.
pedigree. So for me, the better team is Denver. But it's just that OKC got athleticism and youth on their side, and that's always going to look better. Like
Yeah,
visually,
yeah,
OKC looks better, but the better team as a unit is the
yeah. No,
team
that's
that
true.
is the
No, that's
team
true.
that's tried and true, which is Denver. To me, Denver is the better team. But
Yeah,
because of the regular season and OKC finishing with the better record, it
yeah.
looks like OKC is the better team. I feel
And
like
you see
Tech
it in
still got
game
some
one.
growing to do. I feel like both of the Jalen Williams still got some growing to do.
Yeah,
SGA still got some growing to
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Denver
yeah,
been there and done that. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Denver been there and
yeah,
done that. And outside of
yeah,
them losing to Minnesota last year, they was the favorites to come out the West last year
yeah.
at a
Yeah.
time or two.
Right,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they
right,
So
was the
right.
they
I'm
was
just
the returning champs, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
the
That's what I'm
returning
yeah,
champs
saying.
last
So
year.
that's
So
why I will say the better team is Denver, but I got
right.
OKC in 7 and youth and athleticism don't fail me now, man. Cause I bet it on y'all this series. I bet it on youth and athleticism this series. But
You
if Denver
definitely
do
do.
pull it out, I'm not gonna be surprised neither. Because like I
Like, me
said,
neither. Me neither. They don't
Denver
got
is
nobody
the
to stop
better
Luka.
team overall.
They have
Denver is the
nobody to
better
stop Luka.
team.
They have
this
nobody to stop
series
Luka.
like
He
this
did
the
very well.
whole time. Those past two games was crazy high
Crazy,
intensity,
great
and
series, great series.
hell yeah, and the competition is they leaving it all out there. And to me, what's shocking and standing out to me is how well is being played. But two of the two MVP candidates aren't playing well in my opinion. Like SGA is getting his, but he's not that efficient as he used to. He's not having the impact that I'm used to seeing him have on the floor. And we see Jokic struggling the past three games as far as
Right,
like the numbers
right,
all that show that he's struggling. So
Michael Porter
to me,
Jr.
that's
got
the
a bad
crazy part.
shoulder.
right.
Exactly. It's like they all just battling, trying to find a way. Like even the game, what was the game yesterday? 102 to 97 or something like that
Yeah,
Yeah,
between
yeah.
OKC and the Nuggets. Like that's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but that's this high level playoff competition right now, and it's amazing to see all these dudes stepping up. Shout out to Russell Westbrook. Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
that.
Russell
Aaron
Westbrook.
Gordon. Oh my
Aaron
goodness! Shout out to
Gordon,
Aaron Gordon. Two
yeah,
game winning buzzer beater shots in the playoffs
yeah,
so far. Shout out to Lou Dort, the Williams kid from
yeah.
OKC. Shout out to him. I ain't been seeing him all year, but I like his game. You feel what I'm saying? Boy Williams. That's a couple dudes, bro. That outside the normal names that we talk about, that's just putting out there and putting it all on the line in this series, man. I think I mean it's 2-2, so we all gonna stick to our guns. You get what I'm saying? We literally can all just stick to our predictions. I'm gonna stick to my prediction in the Nuggets in 7. But yeah, man, it's a close series, man, and I think this is the best series right now. This is the one that's got me the most intrigued. Let's get over to our predictions though before we send our fans on their way to watch possibly the Celtics tying up this series. Dang, man, I don't know where Q just went, but right now Celtics dominating the Knicks in Game 4, looking like they starting off on a good foot to tie up this series at 2-2. Who you taking in this one, Ron?
The, the Celtics. What that Nick fan that was talking back like 3 months ago.
Hey, back in the day, back in the day.
You know what I'm saying? I want to go. I want to go to Knicks because I want to give them some credit, but they haven't given me a chance to be like, yeah, I'm gonna pick the Knicks because all the 4 games they've been playing, they've been getting stepped on. All right,
They've been
granted,
getting smacked,
yeah, granted they won 2 games. All right,
but still,
like come on, bro, come on,
yeah, it's
y'all,
not two
y'all go back
conference wins,
home. Y'all go back home. All the famous people in the building.
bro. $100,000, the highest ticket. 100 grand, bro, to watch a basketball
They
game.
only lose by 20. Like, come on,
To
man.
watch
Like,
them get smacked, to watch them get waxed.
think about that. Like, you better respect your father. Like, what?
As usual, when it come to Boston, coming into motherfucking New York. Unfortunately for you New Yorkers, man. They
like I
always
said,
beat.
like I said, the Knicks needed game 3. I know we wasn't on last week, but the Knicks needed game 3. The Celtics took game 3, and they gonna win 4 straight.
Yep.
They gonna
I agree with
win.
that. And that's the first thing that Q kind of sent to us, our resident Bostonian. I mean, not a Boston fan, but he stay up in Boston area. So that was the first thing he sent the groupie once they lost game 2. He like they could still win 4 straight. And I'm like, I mean, and then when you see game 3, it's like, yeah, if the Knicks don't figure something the fuck out, the Celtics about to beat their ass for 4 straight games, bro. They about to just 4 straight games. Get your ass over here, man. So listen, man. I hope the Knicks can make it a series. One more game and we get a game 7, and anything can happen. But
Right.
I don't know, man. I don't know if y'all gonna get that game 7,
Like I
bro.
said, they had to win game 3 for me to be like, oh yeah, they could win this series. And I still think the Celtics would have been like, nah, this still our series. But they lose this game, the series is over. Boston winning 4 straight. It's that
Facts,
simple. It's that simple.
facts. And I'm going with the Knicks. I'm going with the Celtics. I'm taking the Celtics tonight. I'm taking the Celtics tonight. Who you going with? Who you going with? Q, welcome back in. Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. I wish we would have did the show Friday so I could say so I could have said if any team that's capable of coming back from 2-0 to win four straight would have been the Celtics. I wish we'd have had the show, but that's really how I feel. I feel like if it was any team that's capable of winning four straight, it's definitely the Celtics. Although we all could agree that winning four straight in the playoffs against any team is not no easy task. But if there was a team that was built to do it, is this version of the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to the I definitely was tapped in. Yeah, I mean I had jumped off for a quick second, but I was tapped in. I heard that you did say the Celtics was up large, right?
Yeah, the game just came back on. No, it's a 2 point game right now. 16-14 Celtics.
Oh, all right. But the ball rolling. But yeah, I'm rolling with this. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Celtics, and I feel like it's about to be four straight. It's about to be four straight. 4-2 Celtics. I don't. In no world do the Knicks win again. In no world, in no alternate universe, nowhere do the Knicks beat the Celtics tonight or any other game for the rest of the series.
He said no other alternate universe.
There's
Damn,
no
not
other
not not
universe.
one situation ever. Damn, Thanos out this motherfucker.
Oh, and I gotta say this, y'all. There's a lot of people out there showing love to Joe Mazzulla and Tatum and Brown. Yo, the deciding factor for me is gonna always be Porzingis. He don't gotta score a bunch of points to be effective. I feel like when he down low, and all them dudes who be thinking about driving the ball, they adjust their game when Porzingis is
For
down low,
sure.
man. I see a
I
lot
mean,
of
he said
times
it
people
too.
go in, they don't even think about shooting it. They trying to kick it back out because they know Porzingis gonna send that shit if they try to come in down the paint crazy. So for
Yeah,
me, Porzingis is he's the most deciding factor for me on why the Celtics is gonna repeat as champions. Now if they don't got Porzingis, I'm taking the floor. I'm taking the air anybody else.
yeah,
But
yeah, the
as
guard.
long as Porzingis is there, I'm riding with the C's to repeat as champions.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
Unless
I
they
just
play
want to say,
Minnesota. Unless they
yeah,
play Minnesota in the championship. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, all right. No, but
Listen,
the other key factor though for the Knicks though, they acquired Markel Bridges. They gave up damn near the whole foreign system for this kid, and he
Yeah.
ain't doing nothing either.
Talk
But
about it.
still, he gave him two steals and two game winning steals. That's all he did. He can't give you a
Oh. That's not all he did. That's not
what did
all
he
he
really
did. I
do?
get what you're
What did he
saying. That
really do?
is what he did. That is what he did,
That's
but that's
all he
not
did.
all he did. Come on, Ryan.
Come
Come
on,
on,
bro.
Ryan. We got
he said that's all
Ryan.
he
Come
did.
on, Ryan.
Look at the series. How much he averaging? Nah.
My man Ryan Money Name should be Ryan Money the heckler. Bro, you gotta stop heckling. It's okay. You ain't gotta heckle all the time, Ryan. Come on, baby. It's okay to show love, baby. It's okay to show love.
What did he do? They
Ryan,
need him
No,
right
he's
now.
definitely struggling. He's definitely struggling in the
They
but
series
need
so
those
him
two
far.
right
still,
now.
those
Outside of
two
them,
still stole the wins.
oh, they
Like
majored. They majored.
they
They
was
majored.
major. The
They
Knicks would
majored.
not be in this point without Mikal Bridges.
I
Right,
mean, I
right.
mean, I mean, I mean, we could also blame Boston too. We could also blame Boston too, though, because if they
What for
make their
blowing two 20-point leads? For
yeah,
blowing two 20-point leads?
yes, yes,
Porzingis wasn't out there. It was no
okay.
Porzingis in
They
sight.
need him. They need him. We up 20. Why Porzingis
Yeah,
in
they
there?
was saying he was sick or something,
The
right?
second chance opportunities to eliminate second chance opportunities for the Knicks.
Yeah, but we don't need him. We up 20. We don't need him. We don't need him. We good. We trust in the three. We good. We don't need him. But still, what did he bring to the team though? Besides defense, bro, we got you because it was the Nova hookup. Yeah, we could run. We could run with each other. We good. But they ain't even. They not even balling. Him or Josh Hart. They not
Right.
balling.
Yeah.
Neither one of them is balling, and
Josh Hart
somebody
not
got to
having the
start
same
balling.
impact like he typically do.
Yeah, somebody has to start balling.
I think they
Somebody.
getting worn down, bro. You know what I'm saying? They look like they getting gassed out there, John. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah, they do
saying?
play 50 minutes. Like I said, when what last week, this boy playing 51 minutes, bro. You cannot tell me you cannot drive past this man. You don't got to shoot
Yeah.
the three. He's
Right.
tired. He's
He's
tired.
trying. You don't want to stay in front of you, bro. You don't want to slide them puppies.
Right, yeah, right. He's yelling at this,
You're not
man.
trying to slide them pups.
My knees hurt, man. I'm on fire. I need the icy hot not working. That boy needs some. He needs some body armor and some Gatorade.
Not the body armor and the Gatorade. Damn. You need to hold the bang. But yeah, I
But
guess we all with the Celtics tonight, man. Must win. I think we all gonna say it's a must win for the Knicks. If not,
Win.
Oh, for
over
sure,
in six.
for sure.
Over in six. And
Over
then
and six. Four straight.
That's what it's
Timberwolves
looking like.
Warriors, man. Is anybody gonna give the Warriors a shot to give Steph a shot to get back?
No.
They got a
Hell to
shot
the
tonight, or
Mizzo.
did they blow their chance on
They blew their chance.
Saturday?
They blew their chance when Steph Curry blew his hamstring or his ACL. Which one was it?
Hammy,
His hammy. So
hammy.
once his hammy went, the opportunity for a fifth championship went. Because I'm telling guys,
Yeah.
Anthony Edwards, the latest version of Michael Jordan, because all these dudes are just generic copies of Michael Jordan ultimately. You know what I mean? Ain't no getting better than the best. It's no getting better than the best. Yo, I don't care how many dudes come out rapping like Jay-Z. It's just it's nobody's better than Jay-Z. You just can't get better than Jay-Z. But
Shout
Anthony
out
Edwards
Hove.
is definitely doing his 1-2 though on solidifying him being the next version of Michael Jordan. I'm telling guys, yo, he got athleticism. He got a jump shot. He can make free throws. He can pass the ball. He played defense. The ball is a Michael Jordan copy, genetic copy. Like it's like he spit them out himself. It's like
To the
little
carbon
Cell. You know how
copy.
Cell had little cells and shit. Anthony Edwards is a little Michael Jordan. But listen, the future is his. The league is heading into the Anthony Edwards era upon LeBron exiting. You know what I mean? I don't want to hear no more LeBron fandom. LeBron his whole thing came and went. It came, he saw, he conquered. Now he got to go off into the sunset. But now we're entering the Anthony Edwards era, and it's gonna be a
Oh,
beautiful era. You know what I mean? An era of
It's gonna be a beautiful era.
it's gonna be a beautiful an era filled with winning championships and progress. You know what I
Somebody get
mean?
this man.
Anthony Edwards, if you could come to the Sixers, yo, bro, if you come to the Sixers, you gotta wear 23. Yo, we got somebody gotta get it in Anthony Edwards' contract. He gotta change his number to 23. He just has to.
No, he
Listen,
rocked with the number five because remember he
the
used to
number
wear number
five is
one, right?
cool. No, the
yeah,
number
used to be.
five
Because
is
remember
cool.
he before that's when he was like I gotta get back to my number five, and that's when he really took off. So
No,
I don't
five is
never see him
cool,
taking
but
that.
five ain't 23. Five ain't 23. Huh?
They said, oh yeah. He said something about the LGBTQ. They said, oh yeah.
Five
You
ain't
know.
23. They need to sign him to the Jordan brand. Give him 23, the number 23. Listen, the league is
You trying to get
his.
him off
But no,
Adidas?
but I will say this though, man. This is I'm sad for the Warriors, man, because I really wanted them to win the chip this year. Outside of
At
the
least
T
have a
Wolves,
fighting shot.
well, outside of the Sixers and the T Wolves, I really wanted the Warriors to win the chip this year. I'm just sad that Steph don't get a chance. He ain't gonna get a chance to say something about it. You know what I mean? But shout out to the Warriors and shout out to the Timberwolves for playing the game that they gotta play. I mean, no matter Steph there or Steph not, we still talking. You know what I mean? The T Wolves still gotta handle business. The T Wolves gotta handle business. Who did I pick in this series? We all went Warriors though, right? We all went Warriors.
Yeah, we all went Dubs. We ain't know Steph was gonna pop his shit in the first quarter.
Yeah, I know, man. We ain't know.
In
We
the
ain't know,
first
guys.
10 minutes, damn.
They
Yeah, I
still.
went Dub seven. We all went Dub seven.
Wait, did
No,
Ron
you
Money
went
just
no
say they
you
still got a chance?
no you
Was you
went
about to say?
Minnesota six actually. We went Dub seven.
Oh, I went Minnesota in 6, right? But I think Ron was about to say something in favor of the Warriors. What you was about to say, Ron?
No, I said they still won that game when he pulled his hammy. That's what I
Oh, I
said.
thought you was about to say they still got a chance of winning this series. I was gonna say,
No.
Ron, this series is pretty much over, Ron.
Yeah, this shit is over, bro. We all know that. You want it?
So
Only
why?
You
chance
want
they had was winning on Saturday. They had that game, but for Jimmy Butler to not get a point in the last 8 minutes, come on, bro. Like
really killed the game. Yeah,
Guys,
but
we're entering a beautiful era, a beautiful new era. You know what I mean? Y'all can come over. Y'all can come over with me. It's beautiful on this side,
bro,
Minnesota. It's beautiful. Come
this should
on.
be no bragging rights, bro. There should be no bragging rights, bro. There should be no
Why?
bragging
Because
rights.
Steph went down.
Yeah,
Because
of
Steph went
course.
down.
You can't be all on the head and be like, yeah, my man Steph won because it went down. How would you feel if it would have went down?
No, I'm saying I agree with that. I agree with that. But we gotta still play. I mean,
Oh, for
we
sure, for
can't.
sure. for
the
sure.
movie
But y'all, they
continues.
got
You
to
know what I
stay on the
mean?
deal now. They at least got to get to the finals. We gonna say that.
Oh, for sure, for sure. I agree.
Yeah,
No,
they got
I
to get through the
agree.
Western
And
Conference.
and,
Yeah.
and if Minnesota end up playing Denver again or OKC, I'm going with Minnesota. I'm going with Minnesota.
I got to see how it unfolds, but Minnesota ain't been looking good. It's just the Warriors is garbage without Steph. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so I
That's
mean, I don't
that's
know,
that.
man.
This shit is over, bro. I don't even want to talk about this series. It's no fun. Why they do this to us, man? This is what all we wanted. This is what the viewers wanted. Coming from a corny ass NBA season, like the postseason really worked the season up, and then we get a
Facts.
stuff injury in the first game in the second round, bro. Like, why would you do this to us, bro?
First quarter.
This was looking good on both of their resumes, especially Ant, because who he took down before he played Steph. This is all he
Yeah.
wanted to talk about was taking out Steph, and he get the shit he wanted. Didn't play good in that first game. Didn't even play good in the second game either. But that's here and there. But still, my man pulled his hammy, and it's just not good, man. This is not good,
I
bro.
think Minnesota just going through the motions because they just know, like, you feel what I'm saying? Like the Warriors,
Yeah, with
they
that
not
stake.
looking good without Steph. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, like
Yeah.
so. Uh,
Injuries come with the game, guys.
for sure, especially at that age and all that mileage, he be fucking racking up running around, bro. So as soon as you see it that pop, it's like,
Before he turned 25.
yeah,
You
man.
better win
So
the
I
if you want to be Jordan. All this
fucks with Ant though. I
Jordan,
fucks with Ant though. You feel what I'm
all this
saying? I
Jordan,
will
hate.
come
You
back
got to
next year.
be
We're gonna
Jordan.
have a little segment in the off season where we pick our young guys. I know he got his stake on Ant. He got his stake on SGA. So I got to
Yeah,
figure somebody out. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, man. But
yeah.
yeah, man. It is what it is. It's a bad joint, but like you said, man, it's a part of the playoffs, and it's unfortunate that it happened to be the best player on the Warriors. You feel what I'm
Right,
saying? So it
right.
is what it is. You feel what I'm saying? But
Bullshit.
shout out to
Uh,
the Timberwolves though, man. They gonna do what they gotta do, man. Hopefully
This shit,
they finish it and at least get some finals experience this year. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't saying they gotta win it this year, but at least make it. You feel what I'm
the
saying? At
rest
least
got to
make
be
it.
all bullshit tonight. Every call got to go to the Warriors.
Facts.
Ant gonna put up
Hey,
40
anytime Jimmy
tonight.
go to the rim, you feel what I'm saying? Tweet
Call,
tweet.
fire.
Ant going for 40 tonight.
He gonna lose.
Yeah,
And he gonna lose.
that's the scary part. And started getting going in the second half of the last game of game four,
He
so
gonna lose.
he might
And
be
he
going for
gonna
the kill.
lose. Go for 40 and he lose. So I can come on here and be like, your man dropped 40 and lost to the Stephless Warriors. Make me talk some shit. I need to talk some shit now.
Right,
Yeah,
no
I
more
need to talk
heckling,
some shit.
man. No more heckling,
Listen,
bro.
I'm almost kind of rooting for OKC to win now because I want to see y'all two go at it next round. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see that one. SGA versus that.
Yo, that's
Woo!
gonna be a dope draw, man. It's gonna be
That'd
so
be
dope.
crazy, crazy, Joe. But
Yo, it's looking like
SGA
T
get to the
Wolves
finals
Celtics.
before SGA get to the finals before end. I'm gonna be kind of mad though. I really am
Why?
because
You mean if Ant get there before SGA, you mean?
no. If SGA get there before end, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
Why?
what?
What you mean,
SGA
bro?
been in the league longer.
He been in the league longer.
Yeah. Ant only
Because he
23.
started with the Clippers.
Yeah, he started on 19, right?
Yeah.
Ant only 23.
Still though, still he the better player. He the better
Still
player.
though.
He
I
the
Who?
better
do
player.
feel like I don't know. I feel like SGA had more like a meteoric rise, and Ant. Like I feel like we've been talking about Ant almost like the past 3 years, and I feel like SGA has almost been like the past 2 years.
Right.
I could
I
be
agree to
wrong. You know
that.
what I'm
No, I
saying?
agree to that.
No, but he's still the
SGA
better player though. He's still a better player.
No, but SGA is a character that kind of came out of nowhere though. It was kind of like, yo, this dude is really good out of nowhere. But whereas though Ant always had like the athleticism. At some point,
Yeah.
you knew Ant was gonna
Number
be the
one
man.
overall pick, jump out the gym, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep.
But
Yep.
SGA kind of came out of nowhere. Like I ain't gonna lie, when Ron was heavy on him at first, I'm like, yo, this dude is just like he still is a silent killer. You know what I'm saying? Whereas though
Yep.
everything Ant do is loud.
Yep.
You notice Ant.
Yep.
But SGA is solid. He's solid. SGA is solid.
Facts. Facts. It's gonna be definitely a clash if they happen to meet. We gonna
I
see. We
can't
gonna see.
wait. I can't wait.
But that's our Monday episode. Y'all know what it is. You got a message before we officially get up out of here, Q and Ron?
Yeah, guys, shout out to y'all. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the supporters. Shout out to the fam. Guys, if you're looking to support the show, you can always do that at the Cash App. I mean, through the Cash App, which is the dollar sign What Up Squad. Again, if you're looking to support the Mad Mizzy show, you could do that through the Cash App, dollar sign What Up Squad. And that's what it is, guys.
Hey man, just keep supporting, man. Keep supporting, man. We
Yes, sir.
appreciate
Y'all know
it.
what it is. It's a Monday episode. Apologies from the host. That's the reason we had some mishaps and didn't come on most of last week. But I promise we will be here all week this week. Well, most of the week this week. We got the NFL schedule officially being released, so you know we're gonna have a lot of content to speak on. You dig what I'm saying? So stay tuned. Enjoy the games tonight. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, that alert button, that like button, that share button, and comment on all the topics as y'all watching back through. You dig what I'm saying? Enjoy the games. Squad.
Squad.
Go Phillies.